All right. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I didn't stream last night. I was fighting a really bad headache. Feeling better now though. Feeling much better. Took my post uh illness shower. Like you don't feel good, you feel gunky and gross. And then when you start feeling better, you're like, oh yeah, I am actually gunky and gross. And so you take a shower or a bath and you feel better. That's what I just did. So I feel really great. Clean, wonderful. It's great. Um, so today, today I need to look and see. Just a second, I'm going to do an audio test. Okay, audio is working just fine. Just want to double check, make sure everyone can hear me. This is very important. So today is I have yesterday's prompt, which was Seltzer, which has been explained to me, so I understand where that came from. uh, I also have today's prompt, which is crit, um, and that's a possibility. But I also have another idea, uh, and I will explain that idea here. So I've been watching. I watch trials. Trials are my soap operas. Um, I listen to them as I'm doing my housework and other things. Um, Here we go. Here she is, right at the top. Perfect. So she has done a call out for memes. We're watching the Maya Kowalski trial. Um, there's a There's a documentary on Netflix, I think it's called. It's called Take Care of Maya. Watch that. That'll catch you up on what this is. So we have these um, lovely, lovely people here. And this is not a very high res picture. Ah, yeah, here we go. The Munchie Bunch. So we have these people here who are all responsible for poor Miss Maya and her mother. Um, and putting them through what they did. So I think what I want to do is I want to do a picture for Miss Megan Fox Ryder um of these lovely ladies here in the configuration which she has requested. We're going to need a couple of things, though, a couple of references, though. References, people, references. Um, See that quality resolution on there is just not very good. I don't know if they have. Oh yeah, she's got her. She's the mind reading lady. She's crazy. All these women are nuts. Um, and they all look like this. See that I don't often don't judge a book by its cover, but some people, what they have on the inside comes out, and you can just tell how miserable they are. Anyway, so we need another reference. So this is what we need. Yes. There we go. Some kind of. I love how they put the carrot on her nose. So great. She's a witch. Ban her. What else floats on water? A duck! Yes, a duck. Therefore, anyway, okay. I don't think I need a picture of the scale. I mean, that's pretty. Yeah, I don't think I need an image of the scale. So anyway, I think this is what we're gonna do, because that's a thing that I want to do. Um, New stickers out. Just put those on the shop, on the Etsy shop. Cute little goblin from the other day. She's done. She's ready to go. Now I know I should be doing this in pixels, but I can't visualize in pixels how big that actually is. So I have to go in inches because that's just how my brain works. So don't judge me on that. Anyway, okay, I can close that. I can close that. And this is a work in progress. I'm going to go ahead and save this so I can. There. Now I can close that. And I can have this. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. Import our wonderful new reference of these lovely ladies. They're very lovely. I call them the Munchie Bunch. I don't feel bad for these ladies, because they're all terrible. They're terrible. So I'm gonna do a little shortcut, and I might get in trouble for it, but I don't care because this is for a meme. Oh, hey, you know what? It'd be good if everybody could see what I was doing. Share my screen. There we go. Okay. So, this is not usually how I would do this. I mean, that's a lie. It kind of is. I want to make sure that I get these ladies' faces just right because they deserve to have their faces immortalized for what they did to this poor girl and her mother. So, yeah, I started in college doing cartoons for the college paper, and I drew those pretty on a pretty regular basis, I would say. I've always liked cartoons and political cartoons and inside joke cartoons and stuff, and so that's something that I have done for a while, and it's a talent that I always have possessed. Please don't laugh. There's something I enjoy doing. It's not that I enjoy making fun of people. That's not it. Unless they deserve to get made fun of. Always punch up, don't punch down, as they say. And that's I think that's a good rule of thumb in any endeavors such as this. The really important thing that I need to get is their mouths, because they all have this, as Megan Fox has pointed out on her watching of this, they all have the same mouth, like they've got that pulled in and down, and they're just scowling all the time. They're on a stand, testifying about what they saw and why they did what they did, and oh, this lady was a piece of work. Anyway, what they did, why they did what they were doing, and everything, and they just scowled the whole time. They did not look like very nice people. They did not look like the kind of people that I would want to be taking care of my daughter at all, my kids at all. And a lot of them really didn't look like they liked kids. This lady especially, she did not look like she liked children. I want to get these sketched up really quick because, like I said, this is a cartoon, a meme, and I want them to be recognizable for who they are in the trial. But I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to get exactly their facial features right because it's a meme. It's a meme. And I don't possess the skills required to Photoshop these ladies into another picture. So I have to use the skills that I have. And the skills that I have a very specific set of skills. And those skills are I can draw, or slight kind of trace. It's tracing, but is it really tracing? I mean, yes, tracing. Let's talk about tracing. Tracing is bad. You'll never learn how to draw if you trace. That's what everyone will tell you. It's very true. Sometimes tracing can be helpful though, because it can help you to get an idea of, especially when you're doing a portrait of a person, you don't want to trace the whole thing. You don't want to trace because you want to get the person's face to look right, and you'll never make it look right, as you can see, if you trace it. But it can give you a good idea of what the person's. You can get their face shape right. You can get the eye position right. So it's a tool like any other tool, and if you abuse it, then that's cheating. Don't cheat, right? But like this lady, her glasses are really important for telling who she is. We liked her at first, and then she said she could read people's minds and tell exactly what they were thinking, and she had, ideas about this mother that she could never have known unless she was a mind reader. I do not like these people. Another reason why I don't want to spend a lot of time drawing them. As long as they're recognizable. That's the thing with cartoons, especially like political cartoons, is if you're going to draw a caricature of someone, it needs to be recognizable as the person it is. But you do want to take your creative liberties with it. You exaggerate their features, certain features that they have. If they have a certain shape to their head, you exaggerate that. You pick out features on a person because you don't want to draw a 100% accurate portrait of the person every time you have to. Sorry, I hit the microphone again. I've been doing that a lot. You don't want to draw a perfect thing of them every time, and faces can be funny. Oh, and these are all witnesses for the defense, for John Hopkins. If you've followed the case at all. Now, this lady, for some reason, she got smushed. She got smushed this way. Her face should be much whiter. So I think what I will do after I'm done getting the general shapes of all these ladies and figuring out what's important on their faces, which mostly it's the mouth. It's the mouth, really. I will probably go ahead and just widen her face just a little bit because like I said, the perspective here is really not very good. I'm sorry I'm deviating from my Shadowdark drawing routine. I really I really want to I want to make Megan Fox laugh. Not the thumbs. I really want to make Megan Fox laugh and her audience laugh. I successfully I already have one other YouTuber I watch, Legal Vices. He's got a new merch mug that was drawn by me. Picture of Elaine from the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. A picture of her as Lady Elaine Fairchild. This lady kind of she kind of she looks like the female version of a friend of mine. That's so bad. She does though. She does. She looks like a friend of mine. His hair is longer than hers though, which is kind of funny. This is a great screenshot. Somebody caught this screenshot and it's great. All these ladies need to have like wrinkles. Not like that. That's not how their wrinkles go. But like they all have to have like these like forehead wrinkles. And I mean, not to say that wrinkles are bad. There's nothing wrong with having wrinkles. It's the scowl. What's with these? The scowls on these ladies' faces. Anyway, no, I don't really want to talk about these ladies much. I have to stare at their faces. I don't really want to talk about them. Anyway, the point of a political cartoon or a cartoon in general is to point out absurdities or to bring people's attention to something that they wouldn't normally pay attention to. And in the case of this trial, I really think this is important. I think this is an important thing that people should be paying attention to, that people should think about and consider whether or not this is something that we want to allow to continue in our country. And so I want to make a funny about it. And make people think about that. I'm not a great writer. I'm not a poet or a singer. I am an artist, and I can draw people looking funny and kind of take away like some people, we don't question them because they have some kind of they have power, they have prestige, and so we view them different than we normally would because they have some kind of power over people, some kind of they're a professor, so they must know more, or they're a doctor, they must know more. They're a nurse, they know more than I do. But when people abuse that power and take away a lady's child from her, keep her from her mother, and drive a mother to suicide, then they deserve to be made fun of and they deserve to be questioned. And recognized for they need to answer for what they did and why they did it and why they felt that they had the right to do that to a mother and her daughter when they were hurting. This family was hurting, and they tore them apart, and it led to a mom deciding that the best thing for her children was for her not to be there anymore, which is never the right answer. And it's terrifying how easy it is for the state to take away kids from their parents. Okay, that lady looks like a total lizard in the way that I sketched her out there. But I promise that maybe in the end she will look normal. Sort of. Not really normal. There is no making these people look normal. But here we go. We have our little outlines. Now this gives us, see what I mean by this lady's face? It's really squished this way. So I think I need to just, you can't see what I'm doing with my hands. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna just take her, because I think her picture got just a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we have the faces. Going to select, deselect. Now I got to figure out how exactly I want to arrange these women. Oh, I didn't get all of her face, did I? I didn't get her hair. Oops. Hey, you. I need you. I need you down here so I can see your hair. Thank you. I don't remember who this lady is. I've been watching the trial on and off. It's been interesting. Like I said, trials are my soap operas. Okay. And it's curly. It's curly hair. She's the only one who has like curly hair. I swear this one looks just like a friend of mine. It's funny. It's really funny. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Nope, not what I wanted. My pen. Okay. Move that up there. Move it. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Miss Fox has requested these ladies in several different configurations. Obviously she's done the Munchie Bunch. I don't feel like I need to improve on that at all. I think it would be much funnier and accurate to weigh them against a duck, as they do in Monty Python. That is what I believe I am going to do. I do, however, need a duck. I forgot to get a duck while I was on Google. Let's see. How ducky do we want to go? I think this will be fine. Save that image. Sorry, I'll be back as soon as I get my picture of a duck. I'm not going to switch over because it takes time and blah. We will get these are all of my beautiful. Where did I put that? I know it's in here. There we go. 2 white ducks in the grass. Aw, look at those ducks. Such cute ducks. Okay, so Here's what I think. Oh, you know what? I haven't even been watching chat at all. I am so sorry. I'm out of it today. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe as I draw this cartoon about really nasty people who deserve to be made fun of. Not everyone's cup of tea, I know, but I don't care. So they need to weigh more than the ducks. So obviously we're going to have a scale here. We're going to have I don't know how to draw a scale. I mean, they had like a cage thing, so I guess we'll do that. We'll do like a little cage thing. They use the duck, but the duck will go in there. Now the problem is I have just the faces of these women. So that becomes a problem. When all I have is their faces, and I want to weigh them against a duck. Although there was an idea that I had the other day that I thought would be funny, and I think maybe I will do that. I was imagining all of these ladies as the heads of a hydra. Oh, good. It is like a snake with like snaky heads. I can do that. Perfect. Okay. Let's get the reference photo that I'm going to use. Save image as. Yep, that works. Put it in here. Obviously, this is going to take... Well, that's really itty-bitty, but that's okay. It's a very simple image that we're going to use. See? It's a snake. I do have to be mindful of my time because my time reset on the 17th, so I can only stream for 1 hour a night. Okay, so we're going to do this snaky thing here. Snaky hydra thing here. We're going to give it all its heads. It needs 9 heads. 9 heads for this snake hydra thing. It's so many heads. Dang, why do there have to be so many of them? Why couldn't there just be like 3 or 4? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could do another one here, 6. And then maybe another one down here, maybe? I don't know. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got room down here. I can do 7, 8, 9. Or I could just put this one here. And then I can move that one up here. Get rid of this one here. That works. Okay. Yeah. So we'll have our multi-headed hydra witch that weighs more than a duck. And I think I'll put witch hats on them too. But does that make sense? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much sense that makes. Does it need to make sense? I mean, they're all part of the same system, the same group that did this, but they're also like separate heads, but they're all working together. It makes sense in my head, so hopefully other people will get it and laugh because of it. I don't know. Did my screen go dim? Oh, you know what? I can turn off my... It didn't. I just had it dark. Okay. All right. I think that's a decent sketch there. And then can take these lovely faces a bit smaller. Take these lovely faces and start arranging these ladies. Call them ladies. I don't really think of them as ladies. I know that may be offensive, but I don't particularly care. There we go. Put this one over here, up here. That'll be her head. Oops. Did I? Yep, I did. I need to, oops, be careful when I move these heads. You know what? I'm going to put each head on a separate layer so that when I do resize them, because I have to resize them, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. When I resize them, they won't affect each other. There we go. I'll put them all back on the same layer eventually, but I need to get them moved, so. This lady looks really angry. People's faces are really funny, especially when they don't, like when they, oops, there we go. When they think no one's looking, when they think no one's watching, or when they think that they are in the right, you can see it. You can see it in their face when they don't like you, when they don't like someone, or you can see it. You can see it in people's faces. I don't think we this one needs to be in the middle because I believe this, oh, she needs to be flipped too. We're going to flip her because they all need to be looking the same direction. At the duck. I think, no. Put her there. Yes. Yeah, she has to be in the middle. And then this lady, again, she needs to be flipped the other direction. Put her back here, I think. Actually, no, let's put her here. And I'm going to turn her a little bit because it's going to help me get that head on the Hydra the way it needs to be. This one, I'm going to put... I'm going to put this one here because I can give it a little bit of a turn here and really use that kind of look she's got on her face, that kind of pulling back that she's got going on. I can use that. This one I'm going to put here. She's got that hair I can use. Oops. And that hair, and then the last one. Cut and paste her. Bring her into the middle here. She's just kind of meh. There we go. Okay. There we go. There's our Hydra witch. She's quite the thing. I think this head here might be a little bit too big, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think she is. I think she's too big, so I think I'll move her back down once I merge everything. Okay, so let's see. Control E. That's what we're doing. Control E. Faces. Yay. They're all back on the same layer. They're all together again. Together again. It's good to be together again. Yeah. I think her head was a little bit bigger in the picture anyway because she was on Zoom. So, there. Perfect. Okay. Get that layer there. Get this layer here. This is my third layer. Okay. The next thing I need to do is determine how all of their necks are going to connect. How I want their necks to look. Because they each, since they are a Hydra, their necks are going to be very important because it's how it's going to connect them all together. Their necks need to match the attitude they're giving. Like this one, she's just straight up and down. She's just straight up and down. This one's like, well, but I am a nice person. I was caring. This lady, she's, she's hanging out back here. This one's going to be like, what the heck? Get me away from this. This lady, she's the ringleader, so she's just going to be right here. Front and center. And this lady, she is here. Her head is not as developed. And this lady, she's like, I know what I'm talking about. I have this all figured out. See? A personality for each neck. Each neck has its own personality. That's the way Hydra is. They're that's the way they are. I think that's how Hydras are. It's how I choose to imagine Hydras. It's my Hydra. I can do what I want. There we go. Tail. The Hydra. There we go. Okay. All right, ladies, are you ready for your glow ups? I'm so excited. This is going to be the fun part. This is the part where I'm going to switch to my, actually, I want to lower the opacity there. I'm going to really take that down because I really want to focus on these faces. So I'm going to bring in my lining pen, turn on my stabilizer, make sure I got it nice and crisp. And we're going to give these ladies their glow ups. Anyway, headaches suck. They're awful, and I hate getting them. I get them when I'm stressed. That's the way it is. That's the way it works. I am stressed. I have lots to do, a lot to get done. Headache time. Time for headaches. This one, I don't know what this one was brought to me by, but that is not how that eyebrow looks. But I got rid of it with caffeine. Specifically, Red Bull. Now, Red Bull tastes awful. I hear you saying that. You're like, oh, that's terrible. Unless you're a fan of Red Bull. And then you're like, oh, Red Bull, that's pretty cool. You can get rid of a headache with a Red Bull? Awesome. Yes, you can. Don't like how this pen is inking right now. Do not like that. Let's turn down that delay a little bit and see if I like it better. Maybe I will like it better. I don't like how any of that inking has gone. I'm getting too much of what I don't want going on, especially with these eyes. I feel like there we go. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, you can get rid of a headache with caffeine. I had a caffeine or a headache in college, and my doctor gave me like caffeine pills. It's like, here, take these. And they had caffeine and something else, and I was like, dang, if I was really in trouble over my finals, this would be my drug of choice. Oh, here comes my hubby. But yes, so I drank a can of Red Bull and now I feel fine. Well, not fine. I'm not entirely fine. I feel better though. Oh, you know what this face is? Do you know what this face is? I know who this face is. I need to keep paying attention to what I'm doing. I know who this face is though. I've seen this face every Christmas. It's the Burgermeister Meisterburger. That's what this look is. This is the Burgermeister Meisterburger. Oh my gosh. I need a reference photo of the Burgermeister Meisterburger. Because that's that face. That's that mouth. That mouth. All right, I will take you with me for this one because I feel that this is important. Sure. Okay. Burger Meisterburger. Yes, it's this face. It is exactly this face. The Burgermeister Meisterburger. Okay, I'm gonna.
What's your word today? You're doing yesterday's word?
No, I'm not.
No, you never changed the title on you.
No. Today's word is crit. but I'm doing a side quest.
Mm.
I need the Burgermeister Meister Burger. Did you ever see this movie?
No, never heard of it.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's in the
Never
same
seen it.
by the same studio that made Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Oh, well, good
Never
for
heard of the Burgermeister.
Rankin Bass.
Unfamiliar.
Mm. You're not missing much.
I'm sad.
There we go. Okay, now I take you back to Krita. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Window. Krita. There we go. Hide. All right, now what I want from the Burgermeister Meister Burger. Because I don't want to put too many ideas in here. But I do think that the Burgermeister is going to help me make this mouth shape correctly. I just want him over here so I can see him and all his Burgermeister Meister Burger. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take this shape of this mouth here and I'm going to use that to accent that on these Hydra ladies. We want to keep their original oh, that's moving that around. I don't want to move that around. I want to still keep their original faces, face shapes and stuff, because again, it's very important for understanding who these people are. We don't want people to not know who is being referenced in the image. It's very important that we get that right. However, we can play around a bit with their expressions. And the way we're going to do that is by doing this. We're going to give them all, because they all already have this. It's part of the look, right? But we're going to give them all that puppet that puppet mouth. There. So now she is the Burgermeister Meister Burger. Maybe I do want that to be a little bit behind. Oops. That's not right. My husband's disappointed I'm on a side quest. He's very invested in my in the Shadowdark shenanigans, which is fine. All right, we have the first one done. Look at that. She's beautiful. She's so lovely. Don't you want her to take care of your children? This one. Do need to shorten that for the face. Do 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 do. Now that we have these lovely, lovely construction lines to go off of, we can keep that face shape just right for when we add in this beautiful mouth. Yep. This is not fine art. I don't know what is. Are you enjoying my image, dear?
Horrifying. Why would you do this to me?
Why would I do this to you? I didn't do this to you.
You always do it to me, dear.
Do I? He still loves me. He'll always love me. Even if I draw horrifying things that give him nightmares, he'll still love me. It's required. It's a part of the contract. He was naive. Naively thought getting married. He would have a wife who was normal. Little did he know. This lady. And again, we're not going for anything terribly accurate. Just accurate enough that if you've watched the trial, you can tell who these people are. Because this is an inside joke. The Burger Meister Burger based on these ladies. It doesn't matter. I'm making myself giggle. I don't care anymore. I'm making myself giggle. I just hope I make my target audience laugh. Because if you don't laugh at this trial, you're gonna cry. It's awful. I can't wait to get to this one. Her face. So, face. It's a face. Yeah. Have you heard from our guests, dear?
At 8:30, they texted they were leaving and they are going to stop at Jack in the Box.
Ah.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Cool. Gotta get her wrinkles in
I don't know if
here.
that means they're going to eat there or if they're just going to grab
I
it.
imagine they're probably going to eat there, unless the small one is too tired.
I mean, if he's too tired, he's going to fall asleep on the way back.
Yeah,
So I imagine I'm going to guess they're going to eat there.
that would be my guess. If your art doesn't make you laugh, you're doing it wrong. This lady has such a wide, I don't know what these parts, this nose to chin line is called. I don't know what that is, but hers is very pronounced. Go. She's got these glasses. Just gonna pop those in. Do, do, do. Ear. I forget what her hair looked like. Oh, she was the one with the okay, yeah. So she had the like soupy over here, and then what did it do on the other side? I don't have a good look at the top of her head. That's the problem with this one. We'll just give her one of these. And she did have some wrinkles. Not very many because she was kind of a younger gal, but she's not the one who threw Jesus in the garbage either. Did I tell you one of these ladies threw Jesus in the garbage? Yeah, one of these ladies threw the consecrated host in the garbage. Okay. And didn't let the little girl have have communion. Refused entry to her priest. Didn't let her have communion, and threw the consecrated host into the garbage because it might have been laced with ketamine by her mother. Now, think about those wafers, honey. Do you think if you put liquid ketamine on them that they would stand up to that?
I mean, they seem like they want to fall apart anyway.
Right?
Jesus was frail. Historical fact. Ow.
You okay?
No, not really.
Okay, well, the house is just attacking you. Yep. Don't worry. There we go. Get this lady's nose in. There's a lot of people in here to draw. I also have a guest, so I want to be done by the time they get here. I don't want to be streaming when they get here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's terrifying. Okay, well, this is as far as I've come. This is so bad. This is so bad. Anyway. Yeah, so this is the Hydra so far. Probably won't work on it tomorrow. I'll go back to Shadowdark. I'm sorry. I just had to because it was requested. It was requested. But anyway. All right, that's the stream tonight. I will be back tomorrow with actual Shadowdark stuff. I don't know what is the word tomorrow. The word for tomorrow is human. Human. Bipedal creatures of Strange origin, non-magical. Height varies greatly. The young do not stand on their own until they are at least a year old, which is very late. Most creatures stand the day they're born, but not these. No, 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 not these. Humans are an interesting breed. We shall have to study them while we are here. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow to draw a human, uh, assuming that I know what one looks like. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.